All year long, we've been talking about Raw versus AEW, and tonight we clean the slate and go over this past year of what the score could be. AEW's World End is in the books, and the throne is still occupied. Our champion survives, the title stays put, and after a successful defense, we go straight to the source with the reigning Pick the Push champion today for an interview. But the story isn't over. We've got a brand new number one contender coming out of World's End, and they're already talking about making history at the next Pick the Push Royale for the Royal Rumble later this month. It's Friday, January 2nd, 2026, the first episode of the year. I'm Ian Fox, we got Joe, we got Brett, and this is Pick the Push, the only podcast you can win. Let's go.
Pick the push. Call it sharp, call it clean. Pick the push. No half steps, no in between. Pick the push. No luck, no hush. Only legends survive when you pick the push.
Hi, welcome back to the Pick the Push podcast, where I won the Pick the Push Royale between the three of us, so this is my podcast, and these two bitches have to do what I say!
Brett?
Yeah?
No.
All right, so Ian, for you, because you lost, not only did you lose, but you lost between the three of us, I want you to do a promo where you have to give me 10 reasons in any way, shape, or format or form, where you give me 10 reasons why indie wrestling is the best and you love it so much.
You know, now that I think about it, 10 kind of seems like a lot, but, you know, you're the one that picks it. I will deliver.
You can give it as a top 10 if you want, just like Late Night with whatever his face is.
Oh, it's your
who's
pick.
over there.
It's up to me to come up with whatever I deem the best possible way to express this from myself.
Give him the prompt, and he's gonna have to go with it.
Yeah, I'm just complaining to complain. I don't actually want anything to change.
I'm really excited to hear what it is, though. I feel like you're going to come up with very thoughtful answers.
I got 3 answers like immediately to my head. Oh my god! If you think thoughtful is the word, then you are in for a shock.
Yeah, Ian is the most anti-indie wrestler.
I wouldn't say anti.
He's
I don't
super
know why,
anti.
though.
I don't care for indie unless I'm there. That's my rule. If I'm excited to go and see it, but if I'm not there and witnessing it, I don't care what happens. I hope
Sounds
everybody's
so crazy.
okay and safe, but that's it. That's my extent. The most important part of World's End, our champion Japeth retains 47 points against somebody who lost that we won't really need to get into. But now we got Jared, who is going to win his third Royale, which is tying Ferg's record. He won with 72 points. And not only did he tie Ferg's record for most Royale wins, he has a chance to become the first ever 2-time Pick the Push champion. How do you guys feel about that?
I think he should be really proud of himself. I think it's really difficult, but did he call that Jon Moxley was going to win the Continental?
It looks like he got MJF was right. He got that whole match right for who takes the loss too, and obviously it was pinfall. He has Okada versus Moxley, but he did put Okada. So interesting. Gets all the Babes of Wrath match correct, and then he only gets 2 of the event props. But he got a lot of extra points too, because I think he got 3 matches incorrect for the match order. So that helped a lot too.
Whoa, he got a solid 6? He got 6 right answers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Wow, that's huge.
He missed the 3rd match, the 5th match, and the 6th match, which actually leads me into some of the harder questions. The hardest question on the card was the 6th match, which was the Death Riders versus the Conglomerate. Only 5.9% of people got that right, as well as just Moxley winning the whole tournament. That was the same ratio. Both of those were equally as difficult, and I think only one person got each of those correct here.
That sounds about right.
I wonder what elite prime example of human strength picked the other one correctly.
I couldn't tell you.
Because I was the other one for the other one. I'm the best.
And then the easiest one, Joe, you called it even before we were doing it, just the Babes of Wrath retaining their match and winning that, which, I mean, I think only one person got that wrong on the flip side of that. We had 94.1% get that correct.
Nice. I was a little swerved by MJF at the end. I thought Joe was retaining.
Me too.
And then the biggest swerve was Moxley winning the Continental. I did not.
Yep.
That's if you told me at the beginning of the show that those two things were going to happen, I would have laughed. And then as we were watching, I was like, no way, they're really doing that.
I felt that
Yeah.
same way. And my picks leading into it would be like, so going against Japeth, I was like, he's a big Samoa Joe mark. I'm gonna pick Samoa Joe anyway, and regardless of what happens, it would at least cancel out the picks. But Japeth obviously 10 steps ahead of me, and he got not only that right, but I also messed up real bad with getting every single event prop wrong.
Ooh,
That's
ooh.
So
pretty
that did
unreal
not
for
help.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not do very well on the event props. I think I did okay. Maybe I got 2 of them right, but I felt pretty proud of my. I did a contrarian pick. I'm not gonna lie. I went kind of contrarian, but I did pick John Moxley to win. I think Tony Khan is trying to fuck with us, and there's no doubt in my mind. Yeah, well, excuse me. There's less and less doubt in my mind that Tony Khan is fucking with us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I
makes
mean,
it great.
he knows what they want, right? And if he just hands it to us, it's like we're gonna be mad that he's doing what we want. It's like, what?
Dude. So what a massive swerve, dude. It's like I couldn't think of a bigger massive swerve. But I have to admit, I also looked at the scorecard and saw that the only people that were part of the card were part of the family except for John Moxley. So
Yeah.
at the very least, Moxley's going to the second round. And if John
Right.
Moxley was going into the final round, then I thought in my head there's a pretty big chance they might make him win just because they wanted the family to lose.
See, my whole thought process behind Moxley still being in it was he needs to make it to the finals so he can get kicked out of the Death Riders, not
Yeah.
become like this baby face.
That's 100% what I thought it was leading to. Not just, oh, here's a championship, John. Good work. Which he has been doing good work, and he's earned that championship. I'm not saying he hasn't. Just not what I was expecting at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like you're not the leader you're supposed to be. Now you get kicked out by Pac, and Pac takes over. Like I was seeing this like like the awesome end of the faction like that. I thought they were like teasing it. They were gonna have it. Nope, not at all. They were like, nah.
I thought that WWE was pretty good this week. I was surprised by quite a few people wrestling this week. Again, I think this is Raquel's best week she's ever had. Um, I thoroughly enjoyed watching her wrestle both Bleepity Bleep and Stephanie Vaquer, but but my overall year report is I'm frustrated by their handling of a lot of people. I'm sad that I'm sad that John Cena's gone, but for me he didn't add a whole lot because I didn't have that history. But I felt like this episode of Raw almost had things come together, but they did a pretty good job of setting up some storylines. I think that Braun Breaker did a pretty good job on his promo. He got pretty amped up and really kind of put a great State of the Union together. From the first moment, once again, that AEW started, each match was better than the last in a way that surprised me. So AEW truly smashed Raw this week.
That's fair. Is there any specific, like, part that you're like, this was the reason or anything?
The Ricochet match with no, it was Jungle Boy. The Ricochet Jungle Boy match was goddamn a bliss. It was so good. Both of those guys were able to put on such an amazing show. Their physicality, their flexibility, their explosiveness was something I'd never seen. Something I'd never seen from Jungle Boy. And it made me really appreciate him for the first time. And Ricochet puts on an absolute banger every time I see him. AEW, come on. From start to finish, it was amazing. But
With that match,
for me,
that's the one that
was
did it?
such a surprise. It really
I
was.
like that. Raw was whatever. I didn't hate it, didn't love it. I think title changes on a live show that people are invested in is a good thing, especially when it's like just like a free thing either on TV or Netflix. So I thought that was a plus in Raw's favor, regardless of who's winning or who's losing. I saw MJF's belt. Immediate was like Raw lost. AEW's already got it. But on top of that too, as much as like if I want to say Raw was a little bit better with the title change, the main event had Willow beating Monet for the TBS title. So either way, my same thoughts could get canceled out for title changes on title change, and then the MJF belt was just so fucking cool. So AEW for me for sure.
Raw, it was okay. It was a lot better than they have been for the last. I was suffering from the flu, so I'm not gonna lie. The first 30 minutes of it, I absolutely fucking hated. I did not enjoy a single second of um the beginning of Raw, like all the way up until actually I think Gunther, which was halfway through the show, and that was Gunther versus R-Truth. That was pretty good. Penta returned. Penta's feeling better. That was
So
great.
excited. I'm so excited for that. Not to lie.
And
I'm so
then
excited for
I
Penta.
don't know why, but they were like, "Here, Usos, take a belt." Um, I'm with Ian on it being like, "Hey, cool. They did a title change for a main event like that no one saw coming." I enjoyed that. That's probably the one part of Raw that is kind of redeeming there. That and with Penta's return and the Gunther R-Truth match. Those were those three things like are what's keeping Raw in this fight. Now switch over to AEW. Now AEW, they did a great job with the storytelling right off the bat. They started fucking 4 or 5 storylines that I absolutely cannot wait to see where they go out. And I'm not going to say too much on it because I know that there's a couple of things probably coming or that they're cooking that I kind of want to keep to myself. But AEW had all of that, had the tag match to start the show, really good. And then you had a Mortos Bandito match, great lucha chain wrestling. Brody King was in action. He squashed the shit out of some guy. But that wasn't bad. Moxley and Josh Alexander put me to sleep. I got up and just walked away and grabbed snacks. That's how aggravated I was with that. And then we got to see Mercedes lose, and that's always a good time. Just because when she is losing and when she's on a losing streak, I think she can do her absolute best character work. Absolute best character work. Doesn't matter if a title's on the line or if it's not on the line. Like, that is when she is at her peak. So I'm gonna just say with the way AEW put their show together this week, I think if Raw found a way to be the best absolute show ever, and like, and they had like 2 returns that I'm thinking of, 2 returns come back on Raw, like this Raw, I think would be the only way Raw stood a chance. And I even then, it's standing a chance, not beating, standing a chance. So I'm
Wait.
giving it to AEW this week.
Raw would need 2 huge returns for it to even be in contention with how good the fucking Dynamite show was.
Correct.
Oh man.
That's like how bad I thought Raw was this week, and on how good I thought AEW was.
Now that we've voted and everything, I want to throw this question at you guys. Since it's the first Pick the Push episode of the year, how do you guys feel about resetting the scoreboard for Raw vs. AEW? Right now, AEW is winning 15-6. We can set it back to zeros, and then we can just go year by year, resetting it every year.
I'm
How do you guys
100%
feel about
into
that?
that. I
Down
want to
for that.
say I think we should have double scorekeeping. I think we should keep score for each year, and then every year that
Oh,
this
and the
goes
overall
by,
too, though.
we'd be like, yeah, year 1 AEW takes the win. Year 2 it was Raw. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, I agree. I think, yeah, that's how we'll do it. So that would finish AEW 16-6 for this past year. Going forward to the next one, you're right, would be
Just like that.
the first one. Yep.
Yeah, no, 1000%. I like that a lot. And this was an AEW clean sweep for this
Yeah,
week
and
for
rightfully
sure.
so.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
call it for an AEW dynasty starting last year, 2025.
That's probably true.
The next 4 years, I think AEW is
We're
gonna
gonna
take
pick
it.
what entertains us more, right? Not what corporate throws down our throats.
Isn't that why we're here, though?
For sure.
To tell everyone what entertains us. AEW Dynasty, let's go.
I'm now joined by our current champion with 2 defenses, just coming off the victory at AEW's World End. Japeth, welcome. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, I had to take a break from watching some MJF edits. Had to remind myself what winning attitude was like. Me and him, pretty similar champions, just how it is.
What similarities would you say you have with MJF specifically?
Well, here's the thing, Ian. I'm better than you, and you know it.
All right, I watch right into that one. I hate it. Thanks. That was good. Now, you retained your championship at AEW's World End. In the moment it became official, what was the very first thought that went through your head?
Well, it was a light week for me. I'll be honest, I've had better performances, but sometimes you only need to do just enough to get it done.
That's why you're the champ.
Oh, yeah. Walked away sweaty, maybe a little bloody, but just another day, another retain. Sure, Rumble will be the same.
World's End was another high-pressure royale. Do you feel like pressure fuels you at this point, or is this just dominance starting to feel like routine?
Yeah, I don't really think I feel pressure. Like I said, comes to me pretty naturally to win, so I'm just there doing what I do best, picking correctly and making it look easy.
I mean, you have proven you can win across multiple promotions and cards. Do you think what do you think like separates you from everyone else like chasing the championship?
Obviously, natural talent. I don't think anyone else has that same way I do. You know, I've sort of made the connections mentally with both Triple H and Tony Khan.
You have mentioned that before.
I
Yes.
can see into the future. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just know more than everyone else.
That definitely seems to be the case here. It's pretty impressive. I mean, no shade to Ferg. He was a great champion, but I guess what takes to break records is just someone else to come in and just start doing the same. Like, it's pretty absurd from what I've seen. But is there any specific decisions from World Ends or anything that you're most proud of that you think really won you the retention for your title?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, my World's End predictions were kind of terrible. But sometimes to be the best, you have to also be the worst. And I made a pretty big call out promo. I hope y'all saw it. I was dead wrong. And that's okay because at the end of the day, I was less wrong than everyone else. And that's really all that matters.
I mean, one could argue you put that in there just to psych people out, possibly.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure some people watch that and, were fooled and they bit my bait. And, hopefully I baited out some wrong predictions with that. That was definitely my intention.
Now, your next challenger is going to be Jared Holmes, the new #1 contender and someone chasing history as he could possibly be the first ever 2-time Pick the Push champion. What's your honest reaction to that matchup?
Yeah, I mean, there's been some great 2-time champions. Samoa Joe comes to mind recently.
Sure, but I mean specifically Pick the Push.
No, well, it's very similar if you think about it because we've never seen a 2-time Pick the Push champion the same way Jared will never see the belt again. And I think that it's pretty safe to say that old dogs can't learn new tricks.
Interesting. Okay.
To beat me, he's going to need a few new tricks.
So you don't think that him being a former champion would give him any sort of advantage or make him any more dangerous?
Look, I was going to do that Samoa Joe comparison, and I love Joe. I have a lot of respect for him and what he's done for the industry, but I think Joe showed up too confident to World's End because he has that history. And I expect Jared to do the same. He thinks he knows what it takes to win. I just don't think he has the vision that I do.
Be honest, does the idea of being the man who stops history motivate you more than just retaining the belt as far as stopping that 2-time championship reign?
I mean, like I said before, winning comes natural to me, and to ruin someone else's chance at winning, that's just the fun part. So, yeah, I think that's all I'll be getting my enjoyment out of it after I retain at Royal Rumble at the end of the month.
No concern over Jared's strategy for picks or like what he might be thinking going into the Royale or even the Rumble.
Royal Rumble is a pretty unpredictable event, and when I say calm the chaos, I expect for him to scramble. 30 entrants, men and women's. I already know half of them for both. I'm so confident right now. I will tell you on this podcast, over a month away from the event, we will be seeing in the number 30 spot in the men's Royal Rumble the return of Chris Jericho to WWE.
That's bold. I definitely think Jericho's 100% going to be there, but 30 is a good call out. It's very interesting. You think he wins it?
No.
No? Fair enough. All right, that's fair. We can agree there.
Cannot learn new tricks.
all right.
I think we're more likely to see Y2 Yeet team up than
Interesting. Oh God, I hope not. But that's definitely the name. That's 1,000,000% what they're calling it.
Oh God, whatever god awful thing happens with Chris Jericho in WWE, I promise no one will be watching.
Oh, I mean, I'll see it. I don't know. It's gonna make Raw better. I can't argue that, right? Like no matter what, Raw gets at least a little better with him on it.
Shit, maybe.
Right? That's fair, right? It's a low bar, but I'll at least give him that.
I mean, did you watch what happened on Raw last night?
Oh, I did indeed.
We're just putting belts on frickin' Jey Uso in 2025. I just don't know.
Yeah, right. Not a big title reign for AJ Lee, or at least that's what I call him with the tag team, not the person.
I mean, Dragon Lee was one of the few people on Raw who was fun to watch, and now he's going to go back to jobbing. So,
yeah, I mean, it maybe who knows? Maybe there's still something with that Javon Evans thing with them, because anything with Javon Evans is really good. That would be good. I hope
so.
Especially for Raw.
Unfortunately, Triple H hates fun.
It does seem like that sometimes. That's wicked funny.
I mean, I will say I do genuinely hope that we get Javon and Oba. I hope that the WWE figures it out. But AEW call out match of the year contender Kyle Fletcher, John Moxley from World's End. That was a banger.
You like that one a lot? Kyle Fletcher just continues to impress me.
I might be the Kyle Fletcher pick for push. Who knows?
Interesting. The
Proto Star? He doesn't have a belt yet. I mean, the Proto, someone that's got a belt.
I don't know. I might already just say star at this point. Like, you fucking, like, I would agree, like, showing up and having a great match for sure, Kyle Fletcher, but you kind of just came in and fucking, I don't even know how else to describe it. Almost Lesnar-like is the way I like to think about it. You're just like, oh, hey, I'm here now. I'll be taking this, and I'm just going to hold on to it for until I feel like losing it. That's what it feels like to me.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yeah, I mean, I guess going back into your challenger, you'll be facing Jared one-on-one at the Royal Rumble, January 31st. How do you want people to talk about this championship reign when it's all said and done anyway, when we do get to that point? Not saying it would definitely be there.
Let's be honest, we all know how people are going to talk about it. It will be the greatest pick to push championship run of all time. And when I get my belt back, and when I become the first two-time pick to push champion, I think people are going to know what they're going to be saying.
I mean, maybe. That would be interesting. I mean, you need to lose it to become two-time, so I'm interested to see where that goes. Now, would you say you're defending this title for yourself, or were you more defending it for the standard of what the pick to push champion is supposed to be?
I mean, I'm defending it because there's no one else good enough to take it.
I love that attitude. All right. Well, what message do you have for Jared Holmes as he prepares for the biggest opportunity of his pick to push career?
All I'm going to say is good luck, buddy. You're going to need it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. Is there anything else you'd like to say or any shout outs or?
Shout out my roommate who got me sick.
Hell yeah.
He got sick over the holidays and then came back and didn't tell anyone he was sick and then got me sick. So
Ain't
that was
that
cool.
Just the way. That's going to do it for the first episode of 2026 for Pick the Push. But next week, we're right back at it with the second episode. We kick off a brand new Raw vs. AEW season and find out who gets on the board first. And next week, Ian has a promo to deliver, and it's one he's been ready to say for a long time. Make sure you're following. Make sure you're subscribed because the road to the Royal Rumble is officially underway. We'll see you next week on Pick the Push. Peace.
Aller, pick the push. Call it sharp, call it clean. Pick the push. No half steps, no in between. Pick the push. No luck, no hush. Only legends survive when you pick the push. Boards light, hearts race, crowd reacts. Every pick swings, no room for slacks. Bluff fails quick, mistakes break fast. Every choice lands, nothing's left to chance. Climb the ranks, feel the surge, hit it hard, no room to purge. Eyes locked, focus tight, every swing counts in the fight. Predicted the twist, caught us all flat. No way you had that. Pick it right, own the night. Pick it wrong, still stand your fight. Every call cracks, every swing crush. Step in the ring, pick the push. I learned pick the push. Call the plays on the night. Push. Make it land, hold it tight. Push. No slack, no hush. Only legends survive when you pick the push. When you pick the push. When you pick the push. When you pick the push.
No, I was literally waiting for to say the same thing. Is there anything else that you needed?
No, just funny noises if you guys want them. I'm sure we already have
Hi-ya!
some transition noises. All that good stuff. I like the yeah. That was a good one.
That was a good yeah. That had some
Yeah. Oh yeah.
had some stank on it.
That might be.
How about this one? This is going to be a Heroes of Might and Magic 5. No, Heroes of Might and Magic 4 reference. Hi-yar! Because they had pirates, and every time the pirates attacked, they would say hi-yar, and it was beautiful. So welcome to the Pick of the Push podcast, where I swear we talk about wrestling sometimes, but mostly it's just about us jerking each other off, so, whatever.